Well, do I start with congratulations? Because I'm kind of feeling like the girl that got stood up at the altar, right? You're marrying someone else.
Yeah, it was an amazing thing. All this fell in, and it just fell into place all of a sudden. You know, as I did broadcasting this year, I went from team to team. I knew how much I missed the locker room and the brotherhood of a locker room, missed the arena. So yeah, it was kind of like all the stars aligned, and this job fell in there, and I was getting more and more excited as I was doing games this year about coaching again, but it had to be like the perfect fit, and there's the perfect fit. It's close, great ownership, a friend is the general manager, a quarterback, and then my entire staff is available, and it's like, yeah, this is really supposed to happen.
Last March, we talked about your charity event, and you said, my health isn't that great. I want to make sure I'm here for my grandkids, right? I want to be around for my wife. How's your health?
Well, I got a complete physical for the interview, and I got a C. That's the best I've had in 10 years. I mean, a C.
You know A's up here.
I know, hey, I've been an F for 10 years. I got it to a C. My doctors are like, the doctors out here and the doctors at the lake say, man, your numbers are great. You look good. And so it's like, even the Bucs said, well, man, we're fired up, you got to see.
And your wife is okay?
She is excited now. I mean, she saw me getting excited, and you know, as this whole thing started to unfold, and then the reception we got when we walked in the building in Tampa was amazing.
You went from coach to broadcaster. What was it like broadcasting?
It was fun, but you know, I had to bite my tongue all the time. I really couldn't say what I wanted to say, and I was trying to find new words. That, you know, I said flip one time, and it's like, that didn't sound right. What the flip? It's like, oh, in the first game I did, I said, he's wide ass open, and you can't say that. You can't. I said, what? Oh, I can't say that either. I can't answer you. So yeah, it was a lot to learn, but Greg Gumbel, Trent Green, and Melanie Collins, and Kenny Mack, our producer, Suzanne Smith, the director, they were just awesome.
But not for you.
I would have had to retrain myself in travel. I did not travel well with the way things were working last year, but I'm super excited and looking forward to this next adventure.
We all saw you a couple of years ago on that Amazon All or Nothing, right? That documentary. You're pretty colorful language, right?
Yeah, that's the hardest thing for me to describe a play and not use the words I normally use, you know, so none of that was going to fly on television. I'd get fired real fast.
You got your charity event coming up.
Yes.
March 22nd, 23rd here, but you're auctioning a boat at the
Barrett Jackson. We're so fortunate. We met Craig Jackson last year and his wife, and they were so gracious enough with people from Bennington to auction a boat tonight at 5:30 for our foundation.
It is a pontoon boat, right?
Yeah, it's a tri-toon. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I have one similar like it. It actually was on All or Nothing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's, man, it's a great boat, and all the proceeds are going to the foundation.
I saw there's no reserve on it either, right? So it's
no,
whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
what's that boat worth, do you think? Do you know?
I'm going to say between 80 and 100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be a good number.
Wow, that's awesome. All that's going to your...
Every dime's going to the foundation for CASA here in the Valley.
And this, you talked about your golf tournament, the event, the two-day event. It's the last one here in Arizona.
It's the last one in Arizona, but now financially, our foundation will continually support everyone in Arizona. But it's going to be the last one. It's right before the owners' meetings, like it was a couple of years ago. So I hope to have a bunch of head coaches come in and participate and be celebrities. And so it should be a fun. Like I always say, when we have the national anthem, after the national anthem, if you can't have a good time, it's your own damn fault. So it's always a good time.
Well, you got an event Friday night too, right?
Yeah, and it's gonna be hard to top last year. We had Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, and then this past year at the lake we had Kane Brown. So I'm searching. I got Blake working on it too. So we got to get somebody.
Somebody good, right?
Somebody really
is going.
It's going, because we can sell that whole upper deck for the foundation.
How do people find out about the event?
AriansFamilyFoundation.com, and everything's there. Get a foursome, buy a hole, whatever it is whatever they want to do to participate.
During the season, when you're calling games, you said you were getting more interested in maybe getting back into coaching. Did you ever pick up the phone and call Steve Keimer, Mike Bidwell, and say, "Hey guys, if you..."
No, it never really. It never got to that point till late. I think they were already way into the search by that time, and so no. And I'm really happy with what they've done.
But it wasn't like Steve Wilkes was on the chopping block mid-season, right? It was like it was
No,
not like
and you know, there was nothing that indicated there would be a change.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
they ever pick up the phone and call you?
no.
No. So you were moving on.
Yeah, I mean, it never really crossed either bridge. You know, it was just straight down to Tampa and it was over.
This has been tough for Cardinal fans, you know that.
I'd imagine, you know.
They wanted to see you back, clamoring for you to come back and get this team on track again.
Well,
Hey,
I think they're heading in the right direction.
what do you think of Tampa Bay? I mean, what was it about that? I know you know Jason, you know the GM.
That was
You
the biggest thing is having a GM that's a friend and I really trust and respect, and a quarterback I really like. I think he's a young guy just ready to be a star. Ownership's fantastic, and the rest of our team's not that far off. We have great receiver room, a really good tight end. So yeah, I mean the pieces are there.
Quarterback too's not bad either, right?
That's why I say I've known Jameis since the 10th grade, and I think he can be a star.
So you're going to find a place in Tampa, right? And so, but it's close to Georgia, home.
Very, very, very close, and short hour flight to Birmingham to my grandsons, and so it just everything is perfect.
When you're traveling around like you did with CBS now doing broadcasting, did you went to practices? Did you see anything different that you?
Yeah, everybody has music playing. Ooh, I'm not a music guy, you
No.
know. So the players going to really talk me, and they had music there. I was like, that's just not me, and so yeah, that'll be something I might have to give in on. And but yeah, just going to Bill Belichick's practice, Bill O'Brien's practice, you know, Chargers, and seeing how everybody was doing something a little bit different, and you know, I have to always laugh because all these young coaches get credit for all this innovative stuff in the NFL now, but Andy Reid's the guy. Andy Reid's been on the cutting edge for 20 years, and he's the one that's really doing it.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I was at Andy's practice twice, and man, they really run a great program out there.
Anything you gleaned from those that you saw that you said, hey, maybe I can incorporate that into my
Yeah,
style?
yeah, a couple of those things, and just the way they did their practice, the way they scheduled their practice, and there's a lot of things that I thought we really had a great situation here, but there's a couple of things I can incorporate.
You going to do the play calling still?
Nope, I'm hiring. The first time I'm going to hand it over to Byron,
Really?
and Byron's going to call the plays. It'll be the first time in my career, but I've trained him. I always said I would never not do it if I had to look over somebody's shoulder, but between Harold and Byron, I've got all the confidence in the world.
Wow, that's a first, right?
That's the first in my whole career.
Can you stick with it for 16 games?
I hope so. I hope so. 'Cause I trust them, and I mean I'm gonna be on there, and they know if I click on that side, throw it deep, and if I click over the tide, blitz.
When you look at your life and where you're at, and we talked about your health, and how long do you see yourself coaching now?
Till we get a ring. I mean, we all want a ring, unless the good Lord says it's over, and then it might be really over.
So you're not, but you're not going in teeing it up for Harold or somebody else. You're saying
No,
this is
I
my
mean,
gig right now.
this is it. Now, I mean, we're there to win a ring. Now, after we win the ring, I think they'll have a lot of choices for their next head coach.
Yeah, but right now you love it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm really excited, and I think it's even making me healthier.
You had not even a year of retirement. Other than broadcasting, did you do anything other than that?
I had my golf game in great shape. I mean, I still have my wife bought me a fishing guide for Christmas. It's still on the table. And then Rick and Connie Christoffel, who were with us, they retired right down the street. So they're as excited as we are getting back in. And so we had a lot of friends and just got my golf game in shape and enjoyed the water.
What are you looking forward to the most with Tampa?
That first game.
Yeah.
And building all those relationships, building that team to get to that first game, and doing it again.
You have the Cardinals on the schedule in Tampa. You looking forward to that?
No. I said playing Chuck and playing Todd. You know, those games are never fun. You know, you try to win, and then hopefully go to the next one. And but you never like playing friends.
How many positions are still open on your staff?
It's entirely full.
It is.
Wow. Yeah, I actually had to turn away about 20 guys I really like and trust, and we have a large staff. We have 21 guys, and got some really young guys starting their careers, and really to have Todd available, Keith Armstrong, Amos, Harold, and Byron and Clyde Christian, all these guys that I've worked with over the years. So it's amazing how everybody was right there available.
When you what's next? I mean, you're here today. You got the auction tonight. What's next?
Yeah, we're flying straight back to Atlanta and heading to Tampa. The staff is all on its way. Everybody will be in Friday. We'll have a staff meeting Monday and start rolling.
Wow, and you're going.
Yes, indeed.
And getting ready for the combine and the draft and
Yep.
free agency and all
Free
that.
agency first, and the combine and the draft. We'll have an early mini camp and see what we got and just keep building.
That's right. You got the early because you're the new coach, right? So you got the early mini camp too. Wow, that's exciting for you, right?
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm really excited. And like I said, just the stars just kept aligning, and, and as more they did, the more excited I got.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Coach, we wish you nothing but the best. We're kind of sad over this, right? Kind of sick over this. You got a lot of fans here that are going to miss you.
Well, they're still the greatest fans, and so just keep going, and we'll see you down in Tampa.
Thanks, Coach. It's good to catch up with
you. You bet.
Thank you.